イギリス北部の田舎町にて
till we realized she was hearing them in the street outside her window.
少女ルーシーの霊能力を必死に除霊探偵局に売り込む母。
She does sound special.
We're ever so grateful.
しかし
Aren't you going to give me a smile, young lady?
どこか浮かない表情のルーシー。
Payment will be made on the last Friday of each month into whose account?
Mine.
To defend against them?
Yes.
And that beyond the completion of training and issuance of protective equipment, it's her responsibility to safeguard herself at all times.
Yes.
I'll get a job somewhere else. Anywhere else.
ルーシーの意見は無視され、
Smile and charm and work hard and be grateful.
危険な世界に放り出されます。
Gents, this is Lucy Carlisle. She's a listener. Nori, look after her. Show her the ropes.
Sand soaked in silver fulminate. Reacts with their plasm.
Iron forms a barrier between you and a ghost. Type 1s are weaker. Type 2s are more powerful. Find the spirit and neutralize it.
持ち前の霊長力で突出した才能を開花する。
Your rapier is your most vital piece of kit. A true asset to the agency, Lucy Carlisle.
Ever heard of anyone rich and famous called Nori?
親友ノリーと
Why couldn't I have been born a Fitz?
Just next year. And I don't need anyone's permission. We'll be the most famous agents in the country.
And beg us to sign up with her.
大手探偵局との契約のため
Your solemn and binding promise.
プロ資格である4級取得を目指します。
My solemn and binding.
ある日
Records of visitations are vague, but everything points to a type 1.
2種より弱い1種の除霊任務に向かった彼ら。
Find the visitor. I don't want to be here all night.
But it's absolutely freezing and I do not like what that's telling us.
しかし
Sounds like a child. Down there. Something's wrong.
ルーシーが異変を察
Get more equipment, make a plan, then come back.
Go, Lucy, please. We'll follow it. You report to Jacobs.
Be careful, Nori.
知にもかかわらず除霊に向かうチーム。
We found something. I think you should get everyone out.
ところが
Because you're not so sure.
Then maybe we could come in too. See what you think.
Just do your job.
能力の衰えた局長は聞き入れず
She's ghostly! Sir, please, we need your help! Sir, no!
ルーシー以外全員が犠牲に。
I acted entirely in accordance with the information Miss Carlisle brought to me. It's a pity she wasn't more forthright. Many young lives might have been spared.
You were standing in the doorway. I saw you! I was screaming right at you!
Quiet, please.
保身に走る局長は守られ
In the cases of the fatal ghost touch, I hereby rule death by misadventure.
大切な親友を呪縛により失います。
First thing tomorrow, I am taking you to Jacobs and you'll apologize.
Or the truth. She was my best friend. I understand that you don't care about me. Or Nori. You treated me like I was nothing. Till I could make you a bit of money.
そして故郷に見切りをつけた彼女はロンドンへ。しかし
3 certificates with special commendation.
No paperwork, no processing.
Tell them about my talent. I promise I won't be wasting your time.
It's your own time you're wasting.
プロ資格も保護者もいない彼女を受け入れるところはなく新聞広告の切れ端を頼りに向かった先は
I thought we'd finished. Name?
Lucy Carlisle.
The last one's just gone in, but from the looks of her, she won't be too long.
That was the last one.
And who's this?
I saw your advert in the paper and I was in the area.
Would you like some tea?
Or has George already offered?
I thought I'd wait until after the first test. Alright, but I reckon she's a bolter.
平凡な住宅地で行われる採用面接。
Primarily you're a listener. Got your grades 1 to 4, I presume?
That's right.
Says here you trained up north with a local operative named Jacobs.
I could tell you the whole story if you want, but it's just not something I like dwelling.
Should we get on with the tests?
What tests? Everett didn't say anything about tests.
Please, take a biscuit. George will only eat them all. What do you think this is?
若い局長ロックウッドにより早速テストが行われますが
You could see it.
You know I can hear you.
Now, tell me, what do you think of this?
I can hear gunshots. This belonged to someone happy.
It's a nice bloke. Shame. How about this?
There's death attached to this. Certainly not in the context of a job interview.
You ever heard of the mass murderer Harold Beck?
No. And I don't think I want to.
It's a memento of my first successful case. Give this a go.
I'm positive. Nothing.
Try a little harder, why don't you?
That's George's toothbrush cup.
What kind of so-called agency this is? As far as I can see,
局長の右腕
I'll see myself out.
ジョージとのやりとりが彼女の限界を超え
Oh,
ます
wait.
I apologize for upsetting you, but I assure you this is a genuine enterprise and that was a serious test on which you passed with flying colors, assuming you are still interested in the position.
Yes,
そうして彼女は
I'm interested.
合格を理解し
Been registered 3 months.
Who are your supervisors?
No adults. It's my company, hence the name.
What about that room?
It's nothing very interesting. Follow me. We call this the thinking cloth. We jot down memos, theories, trains of thought. Now, offices, case files, simulating a variety of attack and defense patterns. Finally, our high security storeroom.
It's unlocked.
Note to self. Heightened security on high security storeroom.
Wow.
You never know what's coming. Come on, I'll show you the attic. Unless you've other arrangements.
Yes. No.
It's got its own bathroom, if you'll take the job.
Yes.
Welcome to Lockwood & Co.
彼らの仲間入りを決意するのでした
All we ever got squash every week.
But it's forbidden.
Oh, why does he keep it shut?
I've no idea.
How long have you lived here?
About a year.
I'm guessing it belonged
To his parents? Why don't you ask him yourself?
小さな探偵局での奇妙な共同生活が始まります
Hello. I'm not tired, sir.
No. No, not at all. Come in.
When your advert said that this is a prestigious agency.
Mild exaggeration. Lots of people make them. Like you,
grades 1 to
when you
4,
told
I
me
presume?
you'd passed your 4th
That's
grade.
I'm sorry. Look, I am good enough. I promise. Just
I know you're good enough to be here. I saw it with my own eyes.
thank you.
後日霊現象に悩む依頼主のもとへ
Oh, we're slightly ahead of schedule.
Are you from the agency?
Mrs. Hope.
The disturbances have been very persistent. I'm going to sell it, but it needs fixing first. Here's the form you sent. Tells you all you need to know. Oh, I have to go. I feel sorry for your generation.
老夫婦の自宅だった住宅に今も居座るという例の調査を進めますが
Death glow. It's not even 6. Tea?
What does it say?
Suddenly he falls down the stairs and dies,
So it has a purpose.
which suggests a type 2.
Knock his back. Wait, torch off. Need to tune in. It's the scariest.
Perhaps this used to be a bedroom before the Hopes moved in.
I can feel it.
Keep active. Go get the bags, make a circle. I'll check the other rooms.
Filings or chains?
I forgot to bring the chains. Filings will be just fine.
出花からつまずく2人。そして
To a long while back, which means there might have been 2 violent deaths in this house.
Lockwood!
I don't see how the first death's got anything to do with the hopes.
They weren't.
Oh,
She's in pain.
of course she is. She's dead.
Beautiful!
襲いかかるレイに苦戦する。カイは何とか持ちこたえますが。
Go home now.
Oh, fine. It's just
Just what?
I could feel what she was feeling.
She's a ghost. Ghosts don't have feelings.
レイの感情を無視できなかったルーシー。
Show me where she went.
She faded out before she reached the wall. That's where she was headed.
家の異変に気づいた2人を
You've done that already. Try something new, why don't you?
Don't taunt her, Lockwood.
Here it comes.
レイが執拗に攻撃する。退治用の道具があだとなる。
That's her.
The body's the source. I'll hold it back. You get a silver net over it.
とっさの判断。霊言の指輪を持ち出した。
Lucy, hurry! We should jump while there's still something left to jump from.
Jump!
重傷は免れたもの。
Miss Lockwood? No, that's the agency name. More like my employer. Is he here?
No. We called your mother.
急いで病院を後にします。一方のロックウッドは警察署で事情聴取を受け、数々の違反が明らかに。
I pulled your file. Says that you've set up on your own. You used a magnesium flare indoors and had no iron chains.
Well, if you just give me a moment to tell you my side of the story.
Mrs. Hope's £60,000 in damages to be paid within 2 weeks or our lawyers will have you shut down.
さらに依頼主からの賠償請求。
Pay up or get shut down.
彼らに多額の賠償が課せられ、探偵局存続の危機が訪れます。
Where's Lockwood?
Don't sound too pleased to see me. Just give me a second.
If you're talking metaphorically, then please tell me what you actually mean by a second.
ジョージは執拗に彼女を問い詰めますが、
I've nearly been murdered by a type 2. Twice. I've jumped from a burning house, fallen 20 feet face first into a bush, and had a tube shoved down my throat to hoover out my lungs. So just give me a second!
I was doing my job so we'd know what we were walking into. I'm assuming it wasn't just some old man who fell down the stairs.
Who was she?
You're not even listening.
George, this picture, this is the woman whose ghost attacked us last night. Enormous.
例の正体が元女優アナベルだと明らかに。
You burned it down, didn't you?
This woman.
She was a rising star in the 80s, all set for Hollywood until she went missing.
We found her body ripped up in a chimney. Someone did that to her.
Worse. Glad to see you two getting on without me. I'd say like a house on fire.
Where the hell have you been?
Aren't you home?
Why didn't you wait?
Please do this later. Interesting outfit, Luce.
密かに指輪を探り始めたルーシー。しかしそれは
Lucy! What are you doing?
危険な試みでした。
Hey, Nori. I'm in London. Person Robot wouldn't even look at me, so... Tiny agency run by 2 boys. Last night we burnt a house down. Fighting a type 2. I don't know, like... I felt something that I've never felt before. Like she was inside my head. Like she needed me, right? Like I had to help her. Like how I should have helped you.
ルーシーはノリを恋しがり、
I wish you were here with me, Nori. I really miss you.
レイへ共感してしまい、アナベルを招き入れてしまいます。
Lockwood, wake up! She's here.
Grab those boots.
Boots?
Wood's ghost is here.
Well, that's impossible.
Why would I be lying? She was in my room just now.
20 seconds. Not metaphorical.
All that and still no trousers.
Trousers are for wimps.
突如除霊作戦を再開すると、
I didn't see anything.
She was here.
It makes no sense that she'd be here.
How did she even get in here? It's not as if her source is inside the house.
She's back.
George, don't move. On second thought, move! Lucy, if you have any idea what her source might be, now would be a really good time to say. Where is it, Lucy?
Oh, I had a ring in my hand and then I fell asleep with it.
Well, we need to contain it. George, switch. Get behind me. Hold the chain.
George, throw it up! Everything you've got!
やっとの思いで封じ込めますが、
It's like I can feel what she feels, what she wants. Annabelle was stuck behind a wall for 40 years, with nobody knowing and Deepak doing sod all.
彼女の問題行動をめぐり口論に。
I literally cannot believe you stole a source from a crime scene. Deepak will bury us.
Excuse me?
We can't help a ghost. We need to destroy her source and move on.
You love a new experiment. Why throw away the chance to investigate a new phenomenon? So prove it. Before you destroy the ring, let me try to connect with her one last time.
Twice.
Not because you were unprepared. Twice.
I need to do this.
幽霊にないはずの感情を確認するため、命がけの実験が始まります。
If she takes any liberties, we're right here, okay?
すると、
It's okay, Annabelle. It's safe. There's a song playing in the room. It's their song. She's so happy.
楽しそうな男女の会話が聞こえ、
She loves him.
しかし、
He's angry.
苦しみへと変化。
You gave me the ring. You'd never hurt me. Stop! Stop! Please! Please! Let me go!
ルーシーに乗り移ったように更新し、 事件の核心へ。
He choked her to death.
No more pet projects. There's bills to pay.
We hardly break even when things are going well.
All it takes is a few big cases. Maybe that's one right now.
しかし、
Lockwood & Co., how may I help you?
By firing Lucy Carlyle, barely had to scratch the surface to find that you'd employed an agent at full status. Surely you have bigger things to deal with.
彼女の4級未取得が明らかに。
Come on now, Inspector.
Get rid of her, Mr. Lockwood.
ロックウッドは大きく方向転換。
Exactly how famous did you say Annabelle was?
アナベルを頼りにメディアを利用するという作戦。
It's the main event.
It won't make us 60 grand.
It could make us more.
Leave me out the media bit. I don't like my name in the papers. The most important thing is solving the case, right?
This is it. She was in Hamlet, playing Ophelia. These kind of depths. That's why you were lying in the bath, fully dressed. But the part she played on stage and what happened in her life started mirroring each other. Ophelia drowned with daisies.
That's why I took them.
Hamlet and Ophelia, Annabelle and her abusive lover.
Ward was rumored to be in a relationship with her dashing Hamlet.
そしてヒントから容疑者ヒューゴへと近づきますが、
Police said their investigation had run dry. She's wearing the ring. We need to track down Hugo Blake.
There's something else I need to do first. Why don't you two grab some dinner?
Italian?
You mean pizza?
That's exactly what I mean.
This is the best Italian restaurant I've ever been to.
Annabelle Ward could have been a superstar, but instead, she was cruelly murdered.
ロックウッドの作戦は管理局を逆なでし、
Was I too nice to Mr. Lockwood?
Luckily, at Lockwood & Co., we have our own superstar, Miss Lucy Carlyle, to finding Annabelle's killer. Then the police or
Told you.
You're our biggest asset.
Asset.
勢い余った彼の作戦がルーシーをも傷つけます。
You're as bad as everyone back home.
She specifically asked you to leave her out of it.
What's your problem?
I think something's wrong with Lucy. Ever since you hired her, things have gone downhill. What if she's unhinged?
She's not unhinged.
Blamed for Blaze kind of takes the shine off it.
We understand that. It's our USP.
She burned down a house. She's going mad. You need to fire her, Lockwood.
You wanted me to fire her last night?
My judgment was off too. She's got nowhere else to go. I don't think you should fire her. Is he who you dreamed about coming to London with?
No, it went wrong. Horribly. My boss blamed me. Everyone did. Even my mum. So I had to get away. Somewhere I might actually matter.
Let's let her cool off for a bit.
そして
Get the girl.
管理局が彼女の元へ来ますが
You can wait here to find out who Annabelle Ward's killer was.
Yeah. Yeah, his name's Hugo Blake.
Because we brought him in, but we don't have enough to charge him. Maybe you can help.
それは彼女の能力を利用するためでした。
You're accusing him of murder. Use your extraordinary connection to Annabelle.
強引な管理局のやり方に混乱するルーシー。
I can't just switch it on. I connected with Annabelle because I felt something for her. I was trying to do something good.
He doesn't even know you're here. Come on, try. You're getting something, aren't you? Tell us what you know.
No, I don't know anything. I can't feel anything. There is nothing there.
This is good for one free journey. Lockwood's a charlatan. He cuts corners and puts lives at risk. Please, go home.
I knew that's what he'd do. Trying to use your talent to extract evidence. Well, that just proves they've got nothing.
Can you stop the car, please?
しかしロックウッドのことも信じられず後悔を口にするルーシー。
I am the one who's tried to stop this before it got too dangerous.
Yeah, which just shows how little you know.
I understand that. It's not true, Lucy.
Sorry, I'm interrupting. You've seen what I can do, but how do I know you're good enough for me?
It's not because you're an asset. We need you.
Barnes will shut you down. He knows I'm illegal.
That's why I went on TV, silly. They bend the rules all the time. Why shouldn't we? I mean, why can't we change the rules? You, me, and George.
それでもロックウッドは彼女を守ると誓います。
I'll never lie to you again. I swear.
Why did you like that?
Frankly, you're more of a liability than an asset, Lucy.
しかしまたも危険が迫り
Lockwood! Something's wrong. What if it's Blake?
I'll take him. You find George. Can I offer you a cup of tea while you ransack my house? Fine. Have it your way.
やっとの思いで追い返します。
Anything away?
No, but I know what he wanted.
指輪を狙った侵入者でしたが
What? Why are you making that face?
Promise me you won't be angry.
Why would we be angry? You lunatic!
彼女が一枚上手でした。
The intruder was after the ring, but why?
H, maybe H for Hugo?
But who was the other big H in Annabelle's life? Act 2, Scene 2.
You gave me the ring. He'd never hurt me.
Never doubt I love. This is it.
ですが、どれも殺人の証明には至りませんが。
Final ruling of Sheen Road just came in, and if we don't get our shit together now, this agency's done. Means we still owe 60 grand, but now we can't do anything without adult supervision. But I've got a plan.
新しいプランへと移ります。
Fairfax Iron for what we can't legally do.
Agents required for unusual supernatural investigation. Money commensurate with danger. Do you even have a name for who we're meeting?
No, just the floor.
Don't you think it's a bit grim someone's made this much money off the problem?
The problem has disfigured the whole world.
A pleasure to meet you, sir.
Well, take a seat. Under the sprinklers. I've decided to let go of a few properties. Rather stubborn collection of visitors.
You need it made safe before the buyer visits.
Exactly. It's a delicate situation. Best handled discreetly, to be done quickly and under the radar. Cannot risk damage, so there can be no flares, something I've worked very hard to keep out of the papers and about which my prospective buyer knows nothing. I'm getting quotes from every significant outfit in London, so to be frank, the only way an agency of your stature could get it.
破格の危険な仕事の売り込みへ臨みますが。
You need something more nimble, like us, a small independent.
But I work very closely with DPRAC, and I don't think this is a job they'll let you do.
Why, it's probably best they don't hear about it. You pay our fine, and we'll fix your house.
手強い実業家相手にも
Do we have a deal?
うまく入り込みます。
60 grand.
Get us packed and prepped. See you at home, and tell no one. I'm sorry to hear that.
しかし、危険は想像を超え。
Used to be a satanic priory with medieval devil worship. It's killed loads, including some at a party 30 years ago.
武器の制限ありでは不可能に思える作戦でしたが。
If either of you have another option on how to keep this agency afloat, then I'm all ears.
賠償金のためには仕方がありません。そして作戦当日。
Can't believe we're going to search on Fairfax's house.
You've got a real hard on for him, haven't you?
Welcome. I'm Ellie, Mr. Fairfax's assistant.
Okay.
Now drop your bags and hurry up, please. The sun's going down. I asked Ellie to go through your bags.
You did what?
You do have form, after all, so let's call it quits.
Broken the deal. He brought a bomb flare.
Oh dear, prevents me making sure you won't burn my house down.
I can't figure this place out. Nothing's where it should be.
Through there you'll find the screaming staircase. It'll take you round to the red room.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
幸先の悪いスタートでしたが。
This whole place is freezing up. It feels like we're going in blind. Are we sure we want to do this? Lockwood, what are you doing?
Spot of fishing. Stashed this outside. We don't have our usual kit, but we do have this bomb flare.
Decoy contraband.
All part of the dance.
否定を聞かせ、臨みます。
Shall we?
This is a screaming staircase. It's being very quiet.
Everyone ready?
There's bad energy in these walls.
Chaos. There's too many voices.
部屋中に集まった霊の数々におののきながら。
There's no sign of any sources yet, though. Strange. Look for cavities, false walls, anything that could be concealing sources.
Temperature 5 degrees.
Wait. Shh! Stop tapping. I need to listen.
I'm not tapping.
Something strange is happening.
部屋の異変を察知。しかし。
It's not blood. It can't be. It's plasm.
今までの霊になる。
How did it do that?
Head for the door.
不良に追い詰められ。
Please, we need another exit. Go back to that place you found. See if there's something there. Come on. Don't be shy.
Definitely got something here.
It's everywhere.
This is not just one ghost. How are we supposed to fight that? I'd like to start running now.
No ghost can move that much heavy iron. Someone living did that.
Can't possibly imagine that we're still going to get something out of this. It's a death trap.
Oh God. There's something else out there.
What if there's no way out? Why do spiders love ghosts so much?
Probably wanted to warn us not to go down there.
This couldn't be the actual screaming staircase, could it?
Maybe. Fairfax and show business.
依頼主に騙されていたことが発覚。
I think I might have figured
This
out.
is it. This is the staircase.
Go. Get off it now.
This is where they died.
「引き返せなくなった彼らは絶体絶命の状況。
George, find the source. Come on.
そしてルーシー。残酷な現実を前にし、
What do you mean find the source? There's literally nothing in here.
この状況を彼らはどう乗り越えるのでしょうか。恐ろしい悪霊を払い生きて帰れるのでしょうか。Netflixオリジナルドラマロックウッド除霊探偵局。イギリスの小説家ジョナサン・ストラウド原作の超自然ミステリーアクションアドベンチャーホラー。
You got anything from her?
Haven't tried.
5プラス1冊からなる原作と同じく日常的に霊が出没するロンドンで一流の調査員を目指すルーシーと共に探偵局の仲間と切磋琢磨する日々を描いた今作。本作では短編の1冊を除いた5部作の中1巻と2巻の内容を取り扱いました。少しデコボコなチームワークに見えた彼らが徐々に絆を育むストーリーがイギリス小説の原作とファンタジーさも相まってハリーポッターを彷彿とさせますが、大人との圧力や現実との葛藤は今までになくリアルな展開を描きます。
That's not your normal face. That's your I know something you don't face. That face.
幽霊退治物でいうとゴーストバスターズなどの名作も挙げられますが、それらにはない独特の設定などが伺えアップデートされた作品だといいます。
I visit my gran in Sidcup.
Sidcup is in London.
Well, then you have your answer.
子供たちが除霊に駆り出され犠牲になる姿は残酷ですが、それでも世界を良くするため夢のために奮闘する彼らの姿は魅力的でした。一体彼らは何を相手に戦うのでしょうか。降りかかる災難の連続に打ち勝ち一流の探偵事務所になれるのでしょうか。ロックウッド除霊探偵局、Netflixでご覧いただけます。ぜひご覧ください。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
Ready?
Ready.